Okay, so the way I do this, apparently you can only do 40 minutes per video, so here we go. Okay, so this is another bag I made. The next is just a baby blanket that I started. My close friend, her son and my son are only 5 months apart, and then she had another son, and he was born at 27 weeks. He was really early, so I just kind of started a blanket for him. I had intended it for them to cuddle while he's in the NICU, but he's about to be out, so in just a couple weeks, so, and I'm not going to finish that by then. Probably by the time he gets out, but not while he's still in NICU. So, this is the Plymouth Select Superwash Merino Worsted. This is so soft, and she's going to be able to wash and dry it, so that'll be good. But this is just kind of a pattern that I thought in my head, and I just did it, so it's really fun. Nice and mindless when I need it for, like, movies or something. No pattern to that, just one I thought of. All right, next is... Oh, this is the Mountain Mist sweater that I made for my son by Tin Can Knits. This is, again, that's Plymouth Select's worsted superwash yarn. So this is going to be indestructible, I swear. I just need to finish the sleeves. And guess when I finished the body? A year ago. I finished the body in one night, and then, yeah, I just need to do the sleeves. That's all I need to do. I'm hoping it still fits when I do finish the sleeves, but if it doesn't, I'll just give it to my friend, and her second son can wear it. All right, next. This is another bag I made. Made it specifically for my birthday because I love this print so much. Anyways, this is the Fiber Fox Twinkle Sock in Candy Cane Lane, I think is what it is, or the Nutcracker. Now I don't remember. One of the two. This is a sock set that I had gotten. This is one of the socks, and I just got to finish the other one. I really love how stripy it looks, but it's not striped. I think it's like, you call it micro stripes, I think, but yeah, I just got to finish that. And it's a sparkly yarn. I don't remember what you call it. What do you call sparkly yarn? What's the name for it? Doesn't matter. Oh well. Anyway, so that's a nice plain when I need it. Okay, this is another bag I made for myself for Christmas, and it is the Soho top. This is Long Dog Yarns Bounce Sock. This I can't remember which. Is this our Princess Bride or something else? Anyways, I've been wanting this tank top for so long. I started it when we went to England over New Year's and did it on the plane. Yeah, I did this much while I was in England, and that was about all I could do. But it's got this nice, beautiful side detail, and that's where the beginning of the round is, so that when you switch between knits and purls for the garter, it doesn't look funky. So that's really nice. It's a beautiful pattern. I'm very excited to finish it. I just looked in that bag and found a skein that I keep forgetting to just take out and put in my bin. I took it to knit night at my friend's house, and we had done a little fiber swap, and this is one that I picked up. And yeah, I just need to put it on the shelf. So one moment, please. Okay, next. Oh, I love this bag so much. So much. Okay, so this is my first crochet top. I've been crocheting way longer than I've been knitting. Usually it's only like hats, baby blankets, big blankets. I made myself one big blanket, and I have a couple more that have been years in the making. But this is the Shiloh Tee. The yarn is the Bad Sheep yarn. She currently lives in Fairbanks, but apparently they are moving now to warmer weather, which I'm so happy for them, because Fairbanks in the winter can get down to like negative 60 degrees Fahrenheit. So I would not want to live there. Thank you. I don't know what to do about this. I love this pattern and this stitch so much. I think, so my gauge, I did a little gauge swatch, you know, as they do. My gauge was right on. So I went ahead and I used the same needle. But I think my gauge might be off. But I've never done a crochet following a pattern like this before. especially for a top. So the sleeves are already done. Those were super easy. So I'm just adding length to the body. I'm about to start my third skein because I'm done with the second one. I tried it on and it was a little tighter than I'd wanted. You know what? It's not terrible. I can live, and this is pre-blocked. It's not blocked whatsoever. So I think it'll work, but I don't know. I kind of want to block it now before I start the third skein and just make sure that it's going to work. But at the same time, I'm like, do I want to block it and then put in all that work to take it out? I don't know. See, I don't know if I'm going to take it out or not. So that's in timeout until I decide. I'm very excited about it, but if I'm going to take it out, I don't know if I'd start it again with the next size up. I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll see. All right, next is... Oh, so 4 of my coworkers are pregnant. There's going to be 3 girls and 1 boy. So I decided baby sweaters. Why not? So this is the all those flowers. I'm sorry, I have to look. Hold on. All those flowers cardigan. And this is in the Fiber Fox in her, I'm sorry, merino sock. I have so much different bases of the Fiber Fox. Anyways, so it's got this cute little lace detail, and you're supposed to put it through the whole body, but I decided just to do a little bit, just some sections, and it's a top-down raglan. So I only have to do the sleeves and pick up the button band for this. And then I got to go to Far North and see what little buttons she has. But the one that I had intended this for, I just learned that her mom does not like pink. And I think I'm just going to say tough luck. I made this. I mean, it's really not that pink. It is, but it isn't. And it's so cute. So that's one of them that I did. And then another one I'm in is the Little Rosa Tea, I think it's called. It's Rosa Junior or something. Rosa Tea. There's got to be more to that. It's like the Little Rosa Tea or something. So the raglan detail is this cute little lace. And then it's short sleeve, and it's got scallops on the edge of the sleeves and the edge of the body. It's super cute. I'm really excited. This one is Sorella yarn in her nylon sock. It was part of that one cottage or hotel or something that she did. And this was just a nice kind of plainish, neutralish sock set that I had gotten. So this one is going to one of the little girls, obviously, but I know that her mom is kind of more of a neutrally person, so I decided to do this instead of another pink. I have plenty of pink. And the fun for me is that I don't have a girl, I have boys, and all my friends have boys, so I'm really excited to knit some girly things. So I'm going to finish those, and then the other 2, I haven't decided what the other 2 babies are going to get yet. I'm thinking maybe one of Petite Knit's baby patterns for the boy. And I really have not decided for the third girl. I don't know if I'm actually going to knit something for the third girl just because I might just get some diapers or something, because this is her second girl and she is in a Filipino family, and they have like huge bashes for their baby shower here in Alaska, at least. So she's gonna get everything she needs plus more, like way more. Do I really need to do something? Is she really gonna be able to appreciate it? I don't know. So I think I'm just gonna do something simple. Okay, next is my husband's Musselboro hat, and I did it in Explorer Knits and Fibers Denali sock. I just have, I think it's 21 inches, 21 and a quarter from the bottom to the edge, and then you do the decreases, so I think I'm at like 18 or 19 inches right now. But I only have just a little bit of this skein left, like this much. So I gotta decide about that. This was supposed to be his Christmas present. I did give it to him wrapped up in the bag like this, and then told him to give it back and that I would finish it. And guess what? It's not finished. He doesn't really wear hats anyways, but he has never wanted a sweater. Not that I would really knit him a sweater. He's a big guy, like muscly and tall, and anyways. So I figured a hat would work. At least I tried. And eventually I'm going to do socks. I told him it's going to happen. The next sweater I have is the Sunday Tee. I don't know if I need to give this yarn any introduction. I think everybody knows it and is coveting it. This is Explore Knits and Fibers Denali Sock and To the Stars Who Listen. This is a beautiful yarn. Yeah, it's a beautiful yarn. I can't even say enough about it. I'm very excited for this. This is the sweater that I started for my birthday. And my birthday cast on, so I'm very excited. I am not really very happy with the neckline, but I think once it stretches out and gets blocked, it will lay better. Yeah, anyways. I don't know why. It just felt very tight when I was knitting it, so I don't know. Maybe I should have done it better. But I'm very excited to finish that. I have quite a bit of the body done, so I just need to kind of keep going on it. And then, let's see. Okay, I've got only 3 more. 3 more. Then we get this. Okay, so next is a pair of mittens. These are the ice flower mittens. I think it's like Gemma's ice flower mittens or something like that. Let me check my notes. Yeah, I guess just ice flower mittens. I'm using Barocco Lanus, which is it's kind of like a rusticy yarn. I don't know, it blocks out very soft, so I'm very excited. But I had done a pair of these mittens in blue and white for my mother-in-law last year for her birthday, and she says they are warm, and it was a beautiful, fun pattern. And so I'm doing it again for myself. And I'm very excited to finish it. I should finish it. But, I mean, it's almost summer, so this might sit for a while. But I love color work so much, so kind of might do this too. I don't know. We'll see. So these are just black and gray, Barocco Lanus. I got it from my local yarn store in Eagle River, which is about 25 minutes north from here. There's a beautiful yarn store up there that does a lot of Barocco and Malabrigo and more commercially yarns, but still beautiful. Okay, sweater again. This is Mrs. Brown's Bags. I can't wait for her update to start again. I'm going to get another one. This is the Prismatic sweater by... never mind, I cannot remember. I'm so happy with how this turned out. So happy. This was my camping sweater when we bought a little travel trailer, 19-footer last year, and when we were driving a couple of hours, I would just bring the body and work on the body just during those travel hours. So it is a fingering 8 sweater. So it's going, sorry, I thought it smelled like wet dog there for a minute. So it's going kind of slowly, but I'm using Tenderfoot by Queensland United, I think is who it's by, but it's Tenderfoot. It is a 75% merino lamb's wool, 25% polyamide, 410 yards per 100 grams. I don't know. It's beautiful. I like it. It feels rustic. It does, but I have not ever felt it when it's blocked, so I don't know. And then this was the bluish greenish colorful yarn is Madeline Tosh in their merino singles type yarn, fingering yarn, and then the black is Brooklyn Tweed Arbor or Peary, one of the two. I think it's Peary, and to outline it. And I have to say some of those 3 color rows were awful. No, they weren't awful. They were just not as fun, and they took longer. But I'm really glad that I pushed through and did it because I'm very excited about this sweater. I just love, like, the super colorful pop against this neutral and black. I'm really excited about it. I don't recommend this enough. Can't recommend this enough, but yeah. Okay, last thing that I'm going to show. And honestly, guys, this is not all the whips. I didn't show whips that I don't think I'm going to finish, that I'm pretty sure I'm going to frog. So, okay, this is the Velacore by Andrea Mowry. I started this as soon as it came out. We had COVID, and we were stuck in the house for 3 weeks. because first my husband got COVID, so that was the day, the times of the 10-day quarantine, and I had tested, and I finally tested positive the last day that he was in we were in quarantine for his, so 10 more days for me, and then I can't remember what the third, well, it somehow equated to 3 weeks, and I tested my son a ton, and he never tested, so whatever, never got positive. Anyways, so I did this for the 3 weeks. I have obviously not the whole 3 weeks, but that was 2 years ago, almost. I'm very excited about this. I'm very excited about this. I think I'm adding 2 more inches than what the pattern states for bottom up. It's bottom up, unfortunately, but I think I'm adding 2 more inches, and then it should be pretty quick after that, because yeah, it should be. It is easy. It looks daunting and complicated, but it's so easy and so fun. Yeah, I'm very excited. The yarn I'm using is Queensland United. This should be a nice summery yarn, and I'm really excited about it. So, yeah, that's that. Okay, and then the very last whips I wanted to show you. So last year when I was knitting some socks, I had finished a couple pairs. I blocked them, I wore them in my boots, and they ended up flipping all the way around my foot. So that, like, if this is the top of my foot, my heel for my sock was up here. And I was like, did I do too many stitches? Do I need to go down a needle size? I was only using US 1, so it's already tiny enough, right? And so I was like, oh, what do I do? I wanted to compare and contrast different needle sizes, different stitch counts, whether it was machine knitted, not machine, but like, the knitting machines, the circular sock machines versus hand knit. So I don't have a circular sock machine. I don't feel the desire to learn one or get one. But I found a local lady who I've seen a couple times in the knit store, actually. She owns one, and she was offering circular sock knits for money, obviously. So I gave her, I don't know, 10 skeins I think is in here. It's been a while since she gave me these, and I haven't done anything with them yet, but I will. I just have to I had her leave 20 grams so I could do heels and toes. And I think a couple I'm going to do a folder over hem for the top. A couple I might rib, a couple I don't know yet. But, so I just gave her, I think there's like 7 or 8 in here. I don't remember, but just different skeins that I know I was not going to knit up anytime soon, I gave her. And some of these are like really old skeins, but like this one my friend got me in Arizona. I love the colors, but I didn't feel the need to knit it up anytime soon, so I had her sock machine knit this for me. And then like this one. So I'm very excited to compare if this is good enough for me. These are on the 64 stitch drum, I think, is what she did. So this one's the Fiber Fox, I know that. This one is the colorway was named Northern Lights. I don't remember who it was. I apologize. This one's Sorella. This one is Old Hedgehog Fibers. So I'm very excited to get on those. I need to just spend a weekend and do it. My son and my husband are going out of town to visit my husband's family for a week, and I'm going to be by myself. So that might be when this happens. But I've got a whole bag, and I just need to do it. I love doing afterthought heels. I loved cutting into, my afterthought heels. So I'm very excited for that. As I keep saying that. Okay, so that's all my whips that I'm going to show. Let me do a count real quick, I guess, huh? Actually, it's all right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. No, those are, well, okay, fine. 8, 27. So 25? I don't know. I feel like that's like not as much as I was expecting. I was expecting like 50 something. Plus all the, so the sock tubes I'd say are what, 7 more? So 32-ish? Yeah. I feel like there was so much more. I know I've like frogged a bunch, but I didn't think it was that much. Cool. Actually, that feels doable. It feels finishable, which is amazing. There are 4 things that I am going to cast on this month that I need to get done because my mom requested it for her birthday, and that's coming up in a month, and I want to be able to get that done. And then 3 because I want to, obviously. So summer's coming up, and I got this summer fiber from Terrapin Fiberworks last year during her farmer's market update. Sorry, there's a hair in my mouth. This is her 7 fingering. I watch RO Knits and Pearls podcast, and she had done a test knit tee in this base, and she was saying how much she likes it more than linen. I haven't tried linen yet. I do want to eventually when I find the correct base that I want to work with and the color. But I wanted to try this as a summer fiber. She said it was very drapey and it looks beautiful, and I love the shininess of it. So I need to find a tank top or a short sleeve shirt that I want. I only have 2, so it's about 880 yards worth of fingering weight. I'm very excited to try it. It feels like, I don't know, it's very stiff in the skein like this. So I don't know. I love trying new bases and new yarns and new wool, like something that's not BFL or merino. I find a lot scratchy, I do, but I like to try it anyways and just say that I did it. So I'm going to be finding a tank or a t-shirt for this really soon. The next I want to do is use up this. I have a lot of self-striping that I got recently that I want to use up. So I got this one specifically for my son. Obviously, it's like golds, tan, yellows, different blues. And this is from Nomadic Yarns, and this is her twisty sock. This is a 50-gram ball that I got. She has 50 grams and 100 grams in a whole bunch of different bases. So I'm going to be casting that on for my son here pretty soon. And then I might make his little friend matching pair. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have enough for a matching pair. The next I really want to do is a Strya cardigan, and I really want to use up my Explorer Knits and Fibers that I've got. And one of the colorways I got was Fia from her Ireland collection. And so I think I'm going to do a Strya cardigan with this and then stripe it with this other. I got the cashmere base, and so I got this one as well. Cashmere. So I think it'll look good together. I don't know. I haven't completely made up my mind. I don't like to mix bases. I don't know. I feel weird about it internally. So I think this will be great. Yeah, I'm going to have plenty of this left. It only uses like 40 or 80 something yards total for the stripes. So I'm going to have lots left. Okay, and then the last I have is my mom's cowl, which is the Quiet Thicket cowl. My best friend had made one, and almost these exact same colors. And my mom saw it on Facebook and requested it. So I've got Spin Cycle. This one is Nocturne, which is their like darker base. This is Dyed in the Wool. I'm going to use this. So it's like a floral motif for the color work. So the flowers are going to be this one, and then the vines or the leaves, whatever, is going to be in this. So that'll be fun. And then the main color is this. This is the Spin Cycle Wilder base in the light gray. My best friend, she had this much left of her second skein, so I might be playing Yarn Chicken, but I might not. We'll see. I probably won't make it as long. I don't know yet. So I'm very excited to use this. I think this is gorgeous. I don't usually do moodier colors, obviously, as you've seen. But this one, as soon as I skeined it up, I was like, oh my god! Excuse me. So I'm trying to figure out, do I start from the outside of the skein or the inside of the skein? I think I'm going to start from the outside of the skein. So that'll be fun. Yeah. I hope you guys like this podcast. I haven't done one, like I said, in like 6 months. It's been November, I think, since the last time, and then life just got crazy. So, I want to try to do every 2 weeks again, but I do have a lot going on all the time. But maybe if I do every 2 weeks, then I won't have as much to show, and it won't be as much of a time commitment to do this. But yeah, I just want to keep going with it again. My husband even encouraged me to keep going with it. So he keeps asking, when are you going to do another one? When are you going to do another one? I was like, all right, fine. So there we are. Have a great day. I hope you have some sunshine where you are and some good weather and some good times. So bye.